The significance and method of fasting 6 days in Shawwal in Islam. Fasting holds a special place in Islam, serving as a significant act of worship and spiritual devotion. While the month of Ramadan stands out as the pinnacle of fasting obligations for Muslims worldwide, the month of Shawwal, which follows Ramadan, also offers a unique opportunity for spiritual growth through voluntary fasting. The tradition of fasting 6 days in Shawwal, as established by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, carries profound significance and offers believers a chance to multiply their spiritual rewards. The significance of fasting 6 days in Shawwal stems from a tradition narrated by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, wherein he stated, "Whoever fasts Ramadan and follows it with 6 days from Shawwal, it is as if they fasted the entire year." This hadith, found in Sahih Muslim, underscores the spiritual value attached to fasting in Shawwal. While fasting during Ramadan is obligatory for adult Muslims, fasting in Shawwal is voluntary but holds immense spiritual rewards. The process and method of fasting in Shawwal mirror those observed during Ramadan. The fasting days are marked by abstinence from food, drink, smoking, and intimate relations from dawn, fajr, until sunset, maghrib. The intention to fast is made before dawn each day, and the fast is broken at sunset with the evening meal known as iftar. The pre-dawn meal, suhoor, provides sustenance to endure the fasting day until sunset. Engaging in extra prayers, recitation of the Quran, acts of charity, and good deeds are encouraged during this time, paralleling the practices of Ramadan. One of the distinguishing features of fasting in Shawwal is its voluntary nature. Muslims are not obligated to fast 6 days in Shawwal, but doing so offers them an opportunity to deepen their connection with their faith and multiply their spiritual rewards. The flexibility in observing these fasts allows individuals to spread them out over the month, ensuring ease and convenience for believers. Fasting 6 days in Shawwal serves as an extension of the spiritual momentum gained during Ramadan. It allows Muslims to continue their journey of self-discipline, self-reflection, and closeness to Allah beyond the month of fasting. By voluntarily observing these fasts, believers demonstrate their commitment to their faith and their willingness to seek spiritual enrichment. Furthermore, fasting in Shawwal embodies the concept of gratitude. It is a way for Muslims to express gratitude to Allah for the blessings of Ramadan, including the opportunity to purify their souls, seek forgiveness, and draw closer to their Creator. By voluntarily fasting 6 additional days in Shawwal, Muslims acknowledge and appreciate the blessings bestowed upon them during the holy month of Ramadan. In terms of practicality, fasting 6 days in Shawwal does not have to be consecutive. They can be spread out over the month according to individual convenience. Some may choose to fast them consecutively, while others may prefer to fast on specific days or intermittently throughout the month. The key is to observe these voluntary fasts with sincerity and devotion, seeking the pleasure and reward from Allah. In conclusion, fasting 6 days in Shawwal is a voluntary yet highly rewarding act of worship in Islam. It allows Muslims to extend the spiritual benefits of Ramadan and multiply their rewards through dedication, devotion, and gratitude. The process and method of fasting in Shawwal closely resemble those observed during Ramadan, emphasizing self-discipline, spiritual reflection, and acts of worship. By embracing the tradition of fasting 6 days in Shawwal, Muslims reaffirm their commitment to their faith and seek closeness to Allah. The tradition of fasting 6 days in Shawwal typically begins after the day of Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of Ramadan. Eid al-Fitr is celebrated on the first day of Shawwal, the month following Ramadan in the Islamic lunar calendar. Following the day of Eid al-Fitr, Muslims have the option to commence fasting the 6 days of Shawwal. However, it's essential to note that there is flexibility in choosing the specific days to observe these fasts. The 6 days of fasting in Shawwal do not need to be consecutive. They can be spread out over the month according to individual convenience. Some may choose to fast them immediately after Eid al-Fitr, while others may prefer to start them on different days throughout the month. Therefore, while the tradition typically begins after Eid al-Fitr, Muslims have the flexibility to start fasting the 6 days of Shawwal according to their personal schedule and preference. The key is to ensure the fasts are observed with sincerity and dedication to seek spiritual rewards from Allah.